Well, you know, going into my fourth year, the important thing is to have fun and to set the stage for the pregame show, which comes right after us. We'll get into some X's and O's with the broadcast team and whatnot, but the bottom line is to, you know, just reach in and grab a big old fat handful of Michigan State football tradition. And part of that, of course, are the overwhelming tailgates that we have in this area. It's a beautiful campus. And we like to find out exactly what's going on, you know, via our conversations with President Simon. And we also talk football with her because she is a foremost athletic authority. And there's so many other things. Getting to know some of the other coaches here on campus in some of the non-revenue sports, if you will, that are still very, very important to the integrity of the athletic department. You know, chatting with Mark Hollis, athletic director, on a regular basis, finding out what Mark has up his sleeve. And as we found out in years past, Mark hangs out with an eclectic group, and he usually brings one of those guest spies, and it's always a secret and a surprise, and you look forward to it. But the bottom line as we begin this 2010 tailgate season is just to set the table for what I think is going to be a very, very successful Spartan football season.
Well, it's, you know, quickly the weather changes, and here we are at the Western Michigan game opening up, and we're very excited about it. I think everything's in place for a very good year, and we just have to do it on the field now. But the Labor Day weekend, the crowd's arriving, things are looking good here on campus already. We're excited and ready for a long, long season here.
Oh, I'm looking for a much improved team. The record really sets up well for a Big Ten championship run this year. We've got a great quarterback in Kirk Cousins, and at a leadership position also, everybody's All-American Greg Jones. I'm really excited to get this year started. 9-3 easily, possibly 10-2.
George, how about you? I like those numbers a lot. I think 8 or 9 wins is very realistic, and I believe that 10 wins is not out of the question. For what Jason said, if you have quality people and great players to boot at quarterback and middle linebacker, that's like having a team that's great up the middle in baseball. You know, and you add to that, I think what I believe is going to be the X factor for this team is a much improved push on the quarterback. The defensive line is much improved, and that will mean that the entire defense, of course, because you have great linebackers and a solid secondary, will be a big-time factor for this team. You play great defense, you have a chance to win.
I think Michigan State's got a great opportunity this year. It could be 9-3 in the Big Ten, or I think our overall record will be 9-3. Key games are going to be Wisconsin at home and Iowa on the road. But they've got the talent to do it. They've got the skill positions offensively, and they need to create turnovers defensively in order to have a chance in the Big Ten. Last year they ranked 117th in the country in turnover margin. That needs to be improved. Give the offense more opportunity to get some touchdowns if you put the ball in their hands. So overall should be a successful season.
Well, you know, we've had a great opening from the student perspective, lots of engagement and activity, the Fill the Bus campaign through the week. The next week we'll start Habitat for Humanity and building the house. So students are really engaged with the community in very, very positive ways, still starting from day one, which is something we wanted. And classes seem to go off pretty smoothly. There were no confusions that Wednesday was Monday this year as there were last year, but you know, things have gone really well. And if you look at things around us, you see signs that the economy is beginning to turn around. It's not going to be fast, but it's turning around. And so we're excited about that as well.
Well, we want everyone to know, all our Spartan fans and friends, that Michigan State's got one of the best golf teams in the nation, and we're looking forward to another great season. We're actually qualifying right now as we speak. We're trying to determine who our top 5 players are. We're going to be traveling to the NCAA preview next Saturday, which is held at Texas A&M. That's the top 18 teams in the country. We've got great freshmen, 5 good freshmen that came in, and we've got a lot of great senior leadership as well as some juniors, and we're expecting to vie for the Big Ten championship again and finish in the top 10 in the nation.